What's up, guys? Evol here. Hey, I'm freshly back from St. Louis at my very first monster truck racing competition. We headed out to St. Louis and went to the Bigfoot World Headquarters where they build all the monster trucks. My friend Doug runs a monster truck racing series called Trigger King RC, and it's a huge club. I was blown away by the amount of trucks that were there. It was a little bit intimidating, having never done it before. And heading out there with a brand new rig that I've literally only driven like around to my driveway just to make sure the electronics work. But anyway, you know, we wanted to go out there and check everything out, so we went. I threw a battery in the thing. I threw it down and just kind of ran it around the course, and was immediately impressed by how well this thing handled. I guess I'll quit blabbing and let you quit looking at my face. I mean, this thing, it's basically just an Axial Ridgecrest chassis with some Yeti arms on it. Of course, it's been massively upgraded with some Vanquish stuff, which kind of really ups the durability factor. But, I mean, it's essentially a stock chassis with some low-C comp crawler shocks and Vanquish sway bars on it, and the thing handles friggin' amazing. I mean, it was agile like an 8th scale buggy. It's running that Axial Vanguard 3150 long can sensorless motor. It just oodles and gobs of power on 3S. Running the gear ratio out of a Wraith transmission, so still really torquey. Had plenty of zoot for, you know, getting some good, you know, kind of seat bounce type jumps going on. I mean, I was just completely enamored with how well this thing handled. Absolutely amazing. If you had ever thought about building an Axial Monster truck, this is an easy way to do it, and it works freaking superb. So even out there, like, I don't know how to explain this. So Bigfoot's based out of St. Louis, so they've been building these things for years out of, you know, clodbusters, and then some of them have axial based things. I took the truck out there on the freestyle runs, and, you know, I was doing some jumps and hucking it off some stuff, and I got nothing but compliments on how this thing handled. Everybody's like, what is that thing? It's just amazing. A couple of the quotes on Facebook were like, it lands like a wet sponge, it does all these things so well. It had very little torque twist. It was just, I mean, it was like driving an 8th scale racing buggy. It really was. On a really slick surface, the truck just behaved amazingly well. I could power slide it, spin it, donuts, jumps, do whatever. And it was amazingly tough. Now, I put that down to, you know, all of the hardened aluminum and things that are on it. I took a lot of my experience from the driving Wraiths and whatnot, and put that experience toward this truck, drivetrain wise. So I didn't have any breakage or anything, because, I mean, I hooked this thing off of some jumps and landed it from, like, you know, 4 feet in the air on one wheel, and it just, nothing broke. So it's the first time I've ever gone home from an event like that without, you know, something broken or hanging off of the truck. So I haven't touched this truck from the run. It's still got the same battery in it that I ran. Everything was great. I had a servo horn come loose on me during one of the runs, but that's literally the only thing that went wrong. This truck was just completely flawless otherwise. So if you've, you know, if you're on the wall or on the fence, if you're on the wall, if you're on the fence about building one of these, I mean, freaking do it. I mean, I completely blown away by this rig on how well it works. If Axial, I mean, considering this is completely made out of all production Axial parts, if they don't make one of these things, they're crazy, because I think they would just sell the crap out of these things. So I don't know, I guess I can quit gushing about it, but man, what a great truck. Really glad I built it. Had a really good time out there. If you haven't checked out my other videos, I uploaded just kind of a general coverage video of the event and some of the stuff that was going on there. If you haven't seen that, jump out to my channel and check it out. I also did the volume 2 kind of close-up video on this over the, you know, just kind of finalizing the build and whatnot. But I just wanted to do this video as a overview and just give some final thoughts, you know, over this whole thing. So And I'll do this just for people that maybe haven't seen the other videos. I'll kind of give a overview of what's under the hood. So my friend Jay at Hobby Heaven painted this body for me. This truck is titled Fury Road. That's a big monster truck thing, as they all have titles. This truck is titled Fury Road. I've tried to model after the monster truck from the Mad Max Fury Road movie. You see he did a real nice job with some patina and stuff on there. It looks freaking amazing. Thank you, Jay, very much for that. Here's what's under the hood. It's just a Mamba Max Pro. Castle 10 amp BEC, standard spectrum receiver, high-tech 7950 TH servo, and just a 3S battery. Like I said, it's got the long can Vanguard 3150 in it, 32 pitch gearing. The transmission is a Vanquish. It's a Vanquish transmission housing with Axial HD gears in it. MIP drive shafts. Ring gears are, oops, sorry about that, let me zoom back out. The ring gears are the Axial spiral hardened underdrive gears, so I think they're 4213, I could be wrong. But yeah, it's a little bit underdriven from the stock gearing. It didn't really affect the top speed of the rig that much, but it's a really hard gear. So the idea is the gear is bigger, handle more torque, handle abuse of landing and bashing and all that stuff. For that reason, we went to the Spawn top shaft with the double slipper clutch to kind of handle the horsepower from that motor. The thing is just an absolute beast and an absolute joy to drive. So anyway, that's my quick overview, 2 cents, what I think about this rig. If you have some of this stuff laying around from a Ridgecrest or a Deadbolt or whatever, I can't recommend it enough. It's been so much fun to drive, and I can't wait to take it out again. So anyway, enough blah blah blah. Head out and check out my other video if you would. Give me a like, subscribe if you have not, and yeah, we'll catch you later. Thanks, guys.